I saw some comments of people saying, "What's a D?" Like all through the comments yesterday, they were like, "I don't know what D's are."
What's a D?
Let me tell you.
Okay, well, we'll show you what a D is.
Yesterday we were eating D's. We were eating a bag of D's because we got a second bag of D's from, I don't remember now who that was. It was Tom Almack in Wyoming sent us D's. Remember the first bag last week that we got? And by the way, if you don't know what D's are,
that's what D's are. Yeah.
We didn't know who those came from, but the lady who sent them to us called, and it's Kim Yeager. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for sending us a bag of D's.
Yeah.
And for the people who were worried that somebody was sending them to us out of hatred.
Oh, no.
No.
It's out of love.
It's out of love.
It's out of love.
And we took it that way.
Yeah.
Like, we took it.
Yeah, and then we ate all the D's. We ate all of them. They're gone. She left me 2 red ones this morning because she's not a big fan of the red ones.
No, I don't.
I love all of them. I don't discriminate against the D's. I love all the D's. So she left me 2 of the red ones.
She's not racist against any color.
I love the D's. And so she left me 2 this morning, and I walked in. I'm like, "What? You don't love the red D's?" And I'm gonna start dying laughing. And she goes, "I just don't like the red ones very much." And I go, "Well, okay, I'll eat the red D's."
And she did.
So, yeah.
She gobbled them right up, you guys.
I gobbled them right up. And
we are 14. And we got in trouble, actually, for
we
our
got
immaturity.
so much trouble yesterday. We were talking about Gretchen Whitmer.
And because we talked about, and I think I said in our Facebook Live yesterday that I'm not a fan of that name, even though there's probably a whole lot of really great Gretchens.
Yeah, you said you're not a whole, and part of it is because that woman is such a hose beast, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like the name Karen.
Right.
There are so many lovely Karens out there, but the name Karen has now been given this really bad rap because now Karen is like a 55-year-old middle-aged chick
who wants to see the manager,
who has a parrot haircut. You know what I mean? Who wants to see this is the, and not all Karens are like that.
Of course not.
In fact, there are 15-year-old Karens who are really cool.
Yeah.
It's just that anybody with the name Karen now is, I want to speak to your manager,
One
Karen.
of our writers is Karen. And she is a smoke
She is freaking hot, y'all. Okay? Like, hello. She's a model, basically. So this is the thing. So anybody with the name Karen now gets such a bad rap. Okay, but that we didn't do that. we didn't do that. So
it's not our personal fault.
So the name Gretchen yesterday, we started talking about Gretchen Whitmer.
And how I'm not a fan of the name. I'm sorry.
She just doesn't like the name. And
it's fine.
In my family, like on my dad's side of the family, a lot of people own dachshunds. And for some reason, everybody has named their dachshund Gretchen. I don't know. It's like, maybe it's like a German name or something. I don't know. But I associate the name Gretchen with dachshunds.
And I associate it with people who look like Gretchen Whitmer. I just do, okay?
So I was like, it's just like a dachshund name. Like, to me, it's a dachshund name. I wouldn't name my kid Gretchen because I associate it with a small wiener dog. That's what I associate. You know how you have associations with certain names?
Right. And it doesn't mean they're bad names for other people.
No, it's just like when you name your kids, like people out there who have kids, you go back and forth with your spouse and you're like, hey, how about this name? How about that name? You go through like a list of 20 names because you're like, oh, I hated that girl in high school, so we can't name her that name. We can't do that. There are certain names you like, certain names you hate. Has nothing to do with people out there who have the name. I'm sure that some people named Gretchen are delightful. It's just that
Probably most.
She just doesn't like the name Gretchen.
I just don't like it. And I just feel like when I conjure up a Gretchen, they look like Gretchen Whitmer. Listen, I have a name that most people immediately think of that I must be like 104 years old.
Yeah.
My actual name is Miriam. It's a biblical name, right? It comes from like the oldest times ever.
But she obviously needs to ask for a manager. I mean, and my last name, which I'm not going to tell you, my maiden last name, I'm sure you could find it if you looked it up. It is an actual insult. I mean, the reason I have a good sense of humor is because of my maiden name, y'all. I mean, it really is it not. It is
It's fact.
It is an actual insult.
For real.
Okay?
Now, yesterday on our radio show, we had this sort of conversation about the name Gretchen. And I even said something about how it reminded me of the way that Judd Nelson said the name Claire.
Claire.
In Breakfast Club, right? It's just, it has that sound to me about it. I don't have to like, you don't have to like my name. I don't have to like your name. I still like you.
It's a
you know
free
what I mean?
country.
It's fine.
It's
not
a free
a personal
country.
thing.
Yeah.
But this woman calls us yesterday. Should I just play it?
No. It'll
Okay.
take too long for you to get.
Well, I'm going to play it. We're going to play it on
our show.
regular
You can
radio
listen to our show. We'll play it.
WIBC.com
Yeah.
from 9 to 11. Anyway, this woman calls and she said that she was like a longtime listener of our show, but yesterday she was listening and her daughter, Gretchen, was in the car with her.
I'm assuming she was in the car. I don't know if she was in the car, Mary.
Well, we'll have to listen.
Yeah, because she goes, my daughter's name is Gretchen.
Okay.
But I
thought
know
she was in the car.
I don't know if she was in the car or not. I don't know if she was. But she's like, my daughter's name is Gretchen. I'm never listening to your show ever again.
I mean, seriously, because I don't like your daughter's name. Give it a rest, woman. There are bigger things to deal with than me not liking your daughter's name.
Yeah.
What? I mean, this is not a reason to be mad.
Listen, I'm sure people would probably hate my name.
I mean,
my name is an actual insult.
This is just dumb.
Pretty hysterical.
Plenty of people hate my name. Yeah. There are parents now would never ever choose the name Miriam for their kids because it sounds like I'm 1,000 years old. When I used to be a recruiter and I would set up interviews with people and I would call them and I'd be like, hey, this is Miriam, I need to interview you for a job. Whatever. They would come in and if I had a good rapport with them, by the end of the interview, almost invariably, they would be like, can I be honest with you? When you first called, I thought you were going to be like 104. Seriously, every time.
Yeah.
This is just what like what you conjure up when you think of a Miriam, you think of somebody that's 104.
Yeah, you do.
It's just, I don't have a problem with this.
And
listen,
my name is Amy Jo, and people think that I was, like I'm married to my third cousin. Or maybe my first cousin.
See, now you're insulting other Amy Jo's.
I'm just saying.
There's going to be other Amy Jo's.
And no one ever calls me Amy Jo. Everybody always calls me Mary Jo because they can't get it right. Am I wrong?
Oh my God, it's constant.
Yeah, and then nowadays I don't even correct them.
She just goes
like, whatever.
by.
They're like, hey, did you know your name is like that chicken petticoat junction? Yeah, okay. So basically you're calling me a hillbilly. This is what people do because my name is Amy Jo.
Anyway,
it's all right.
So we got into trouble with Gretchen, or Gretchen's mom, or whatever. So we've lost a listener. It's devastating.
Oh my God, you have to see the lips on this chick.
Okay, you got wait before you show it. We got to set it up because this is a true, actual. This is not photoshopped in any way.
This isn't Photoshop. This is a chick from Bulgaria, you guys.
It's a screenshot of a video. Okay, and this woman is trying to have the biggest lips in the world.
She's the Bulgarian Barbie. And this is what happens.
22 years old.
Yeah, she's done many, many of these like lip injection things, okay? 22. Are you ready? Are you ready? Hold on. Yeah.
What? That can't
There's
not
like a farther.
hurt.
Can you see that? Like, what is happening?
Can you go to New York Post and just like play the video so people can see her moving around? So that, you know what I mean? Because it's like when something about seeing her move around like a human. It's just horrifying. Like she's doing this on purpose. And what's worse is that there is some surgeon person out there who's doing it to her.
Let me see. If
willingly. They're making her look like this.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
Yeah, if you just go to NewYorkPost.com and then I scrolled down to videos and it was right there.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, you guys.
It's coming.
Here it comes.
It's coming. Unless they give me an ad, because they always do that.
Just close
I don't
it.
want to take the survey. There's an ad.
There's an ad. All right. So anyway, but 22 from Bulgaria, and she's doing it's hyaluronic acid lip injections.
This is what all the girls are doing, right? These stupid lip injections, so they look like they were stung by tracker jackers in their face.
How does she eat anything
or
drink?
She probably doesn't.
Like, do you think she's even able to use a straw?
Yeah, I don't know. She's been called a real life Barbie. Her goal is to have the biggest lips in the world. It was hard to eat after the injection for 2 to 3 days. Yeah, you think? Here,
oh my God.
Here we go. She's moving. I
oh my God.
That's her moving. It's real. It's real. It's gross, isn't it?
That's horrendous.
Yeah.
And someone's like, she's going into a place and they're like, oh, you want more? Okay.
Yeah. It's like, I took a Hippocratic oath to be a doctor, but I'm going to go ahead and shove more of this garbage in your lips. Okay.
Wow.
But then again, it is Bulgaria.
I mean,
it's Bulgaria. I don't know if somebody would do that here, but we'll see. Okay.
All right. I think we've covered all of the things that we meant to get to, but now we have to talk about what we're doing in
We have to talk about
show.
the Don Lemon rant about how Trump is obsessed.
That?
The whole Trump is obsessed with the Obama thing. Did you guys see that? He is off the rails. What is going on?
It's cuckoo.
Like, what is going on with him? I haven't heard Trump talk about Obama lately. Have you?
I mean,
have you heard him?
he's probably mentioned some of the missteps in terms of like the national stockpile of PPE and stuff like that.
So?
I think he mentioned that a couple
but
times.
like to claim that he's obsessed with Obama or like preoccupied with him in any way, I don't.
No.
Listen, I'll admit that Trump has issues here and there, but I don't. But that is not.
No,
that's not one of them.
No, it's not.
No.
So we're gonna be playing that little soundbite, and also we're gonna be playing that. You've probably heard it by now. The soundbite from the Chicago mayor, like telling everybody that she's coming down hard on them. She's gonna arrest people and fine them, and how dare they be out and about.
And look at my haircut. 'Cause I'm concerned about my hygiene.
You guys aren't, but she is obviously
You don't have to
concerned.
be, but I'm important.
Right. And then Elon Musk had a baby boy, like 5 or 6 hours ago.
Yeah.
He had a baby boy, which I'm surprised they actually announced the gender, only because his girlfriend was like one of those, we're just going to let it decide for itself.
Is she like a vampire or something? She's like,
Is it a vampire? She's something.
I don't know.
Her name is Grimes.
Yeah.
And
she's a musician.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Anyway, she had a baby. And so Elon Musk joked that the name of the baby was like just this combination of numbers and letters.
It's like Prince.
And
What
like
Prince
symbols.
was. What Prince was at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I doubt.
I think
that's
that was
what
a
it is.
joke.
He probably has a real name. He probably does.
Yeah.
He's probably just screwing with people.
I think that was a joke. So
yeah.
we'll
and he's
find out.
probably stoned. So
Right.
whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Let's see, what else do we have today?
Colleges are being hit with lawsuits, you guys. Like, there's a bunch of colleges. I was talking to my husband about this last night about, like, I think Purdue's one of them.
Yeah. They are.
But colleges are being, and I kind of don't blame these kids. I don't blame parents and kids because, you know, colleges are like, okay, come to our university. Kids go, they pay all this money, right? And then they're like, okay, now go home. And then we're going to give you this e-learning bull crap. And then they get the e-learning. And as we've all discovered, if you're a parent out there, e-learning isn't quite the same as as regular learning.
Nope.
And if you pay like tuition and room and board from these places and they're not getting the full amount back, I would be a little bit irritated too, because college is freaking expensive, because we pay for 2 kids to go to college and it's expensive. So I can see where lawsuits are gonna start happening. You know, it's gonna get bad. So we have a list of schools.
It's a big list.
Big
it's
list.
A big list.
Yeah, so that's happening.
That is happening. And also, did you guys see the video? Did you look up the video of the monkey trying to kidnap the toddler on a motorbike?
In Indonesia? Wasn't it Indonesia?
Yes. So she hates monkeys, I love them.
Because all they do is rip off people's genitals. And they attack their faces. And she's like, oh, they're so cute. I'm like, this is how you're going to die one day.
And fair. I do think that probably is how
it's going to be death by monkey.
I do agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's an incredible video, you guys. There's this monkey. So like a mom, or I don't even know, the parents are like next to their toddler.
The parents are like barely there. Like, I'm like, where's the mother? I would be shooting that thing.
And they're just on the street. We're out of nowhere.
She's laughing. It's not funny. It's not funny at all, you guys, if you watch this.
Comes driving up on a motorbike.
Again.
Not lying.
Where did he get a motorbike?
He's on a little motorbike, comes up, grabs the toddler by the arm.
And drags
Yanks it all the way down the street. Just yanks this toddler
it's like
and starts
face
dragging
down.
it.
This little girl is like face down.
I mean, it is horrific. It's absolutely horrific.
That monkey would be dead.
Now, the good news is that about, I don't know, a few hundred feet maybe down the street, the kid got away and ran back to the parents.
Yeah, because everybody's screaming at the monkey.
But what I mean is the kid was fine. Like the kid got up and ran back. So like the kid wasn't hurt. It was horrific.
And I'm sure she wasn't traumatized at all.
Well, I just kind of wonder if that's like a normal daily occurrence
in Indonesia. Good Lord, I swear.
I don't know if that's what happens, but I mean, I'm assuming it happens with enough regularity.
The monkey stole the motorbike. Yeah, he probably did. He probably stole the motorbike.
Oh yeah, there's no way that was registered to the monkey.
Like he had a license. He's like, I had a license to drive this motorbike.
Like that monkey's fighting this in court, you guys.
I swear. That would be one dead monkey.
I just can't. I mean, there's some of these stories.
Yeah, I can't deal with it. So it's
did you like see that in the lineup and just like?
Yeah, I was like,
why do you gotta have a monkey story all the time?
They're not ripping off your genitals. They're trying to steal your kids. I swear, I hate monkeys. I hate them, you guys. Okay, so Nicolas Cage is gonna play that Joe Tiger dude.
Yeah.
He's going to play
Tiger
him.
King. And now,
Which, I got to tell you, that's so apropos.
It really is.
Nicolas Cage is like the perfect guy to play him.
It's funny because this isn't the first Tiger King thing to be made after Tiger King.
It isn't?
No, because remember, what's her face? Oh God, who's that chick from Bridesmaids? Who's the main chick? Kristen Wiig or Wiig?
Kristen
or however
Wiig?
you say it.
Yeah.
She's gonna play Carol Baskin in a different series.
Are you serious?
About the Tiger King? Yeah.
Is it like a, because this is a mini series. Nicolas Cage is doing a mini series.
I think there's a whole bunch of them. Oh no. You know what? This is the same one. It's Kate McKinnon, not Kristen Wiig.
Oh, Kate McKinnon.
It's Kate McKinnon.
Okay.
So yeah, Kate McKinnon is going to play Carol Baskin in the same thing that Nicolas Cage is going to play Tiger King in.
Okay.
So that's going to be something.
I like Kate McKinnon better. I really like her.
She's the one that does the Hillary and Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was the one that was in that Office Party movie, and she said that God drove a Kia.
She was the HR lady.
Yeah.
She was hilarious.
She was so great.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she was really good.
Anyway, this is going to be Nicolas Cage's very first TV thing ever. So that's kind of a thing, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the movie Con Air?
Yes.
I loved that movie.
Cameron Poe? I can't believe it.
And he had that long, crazy hair.
Yeah,
and
it
he was
was
like stacked.
Yeah. You know who was in that? John Cusack. Remember John Cusack was the
That's
law enforcement dude.
And Sean Connery.
God, I can't believe I just pulled that right at the Cameron Poe thing.
Well,
I can take that out and I can
store
put
things
I
in
can
there.
put something else in there.
Right.
now.
I mean, remove that file.
I can remove it and then put
it
something
away.
else in there.
Yeah, because now you have room for other things.
Yeah. So what's the crazy Biden clip of the day that we're playing for you guys is basically him making 0 cents again.
As usual.
0 cents.
Oh, and then did you hear that chick that wrote the 1619 Project for the New York Times just won a Pulitzer Prize for it? Can you believe this?
Yeah.
So now Pulitzer Prizes are as useless as Nobels.
Yeah.
They're meaningless.
They
They're
give 'em
given
away.
to absolute revisionist lunatics.
They give them away with an order of shrimp tacos, you guys.
I mean, they mean nothing.
Here's your tacos and a Pulitzer. Here they
And
are.
your Nobel on the
and a
side.
Nobel on the side.
Right.
It's like that's what you get.
Extra sauce.
A little bit of like tartar sauce or whatever.
Carnival Cruises coming back in August.
Who's gonna
raise
take
your
one?
hand?
Who's gonna
if
take
you
one?
would get on a Carnival cruise right now?
Who's
in
gonna
August?
take a cruise? We're gonna wait here.
We're
Who's
just gonna
gonna
wait
take
right
one?
here.
We're gonna wait.
Anybody?
Who's gonna take a cruise?
Anybody willing to do a cruise? I bet there's some people. I mean, there's
gonna
some
do
people out
that?
there who are like defiant and just like screw it.
I didn't take them
I'm
before.
here to live.
I didn't take them before.
Um,
Yeah,
it's been forever since I've been on a cruise.
Didn't do it. Didn't do it before. You know why? Because I got the Norwalk virus.
That will
When I went to Alaska, and this was, God, probably back in like 1999, the last time I went on a cruise.
I mean, that'll change your perspective.
That
about
changed my
cruises.
perspective because I got a virus like way back.
Yeah.
And so I
Well,
was
somebody's
like,
asking the price. You know what? I bet they'll be dirt cheap. I bet they will be so
They're
cheap.
going to be paying you to take the cruise.
I mean, it won't be
like, please, for the love of God, just get on the boat.
Right.
Just get on it. Get on the boat.
I mean, it's.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't enjoy them as much as I do like being on land in places.
I don't think it
so-
matters. Like people are like Annette is saying, definitely not on Carnival, but I don't think it really matters. I don't
They're
think
all-
it matters. They're all a big petri dish.
Yeah, and they all have the same kind of circulation systems, which are not good.
I just don't.
Not
I mean,
good.
listen. Everybody. You do you. I didn't want to take them before. So that's just me. I'm more of a
Matt
germ-
did a Disney cruise. I've been on 2 of those,
Yeah,
and I
that's
actually
her
really
jam.
enjoyed them. But I still wouldn't choose it now over a place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like one specific place.
I don't like not. I like having control of where I am and where I get to go. I don't like people like telling me where to go. Ever.
The only thing I don't
So-
like about cruises is being forced to eat with strangers. That part I can't
I don't
stand.
like any of that.
I don't like that.
That's just never
Sometimes
been.
I just want to be with my own people.
I just
And
don't
not-
want to. I don't ever want to go on a cruise. That's just the cruises are not my thing.
And I don't want to be on. You know what I mean? Like on vacation, you don't have to talk.
Yeah,
to,
I don't-
like be all polite and nice to people.
No, I'm not a cruise person. My husband and I are not cruise people. But I listen, other people really love them, and that's great. You do you. So they're doing them again.
Yeah,
that's happening.
that's happening in August.
Yeah, that's cool.
You probably heard that the Senate secretary said can't release any Tara Reid records or Joe Biden records, and I'm just my hands are tied. Can't do it because the rules. So what are you gonna do?
And Biden is Biden.
right? right.
You know?
Joe Biden is Joe Biden.
Joe Biden
so
is just him.
obviously,
He's
it
just
can't be
gonna
helped.
he's just gonna keep sniffing people's hair and feeling up, little girls. That's just what he does, right?
Oh my gosh! And then did you guys hear? There's a well, it's been playing on our news station from our newsroom here at WIBC. They've been playing the soundbite of Dianne Feinstein being pissed off
Yes,
about
that she has
being
to go back
in
to
the
work.
Senate.
Yeah.
'Cause she's like thousands of years old and she's worried about the risk.
Well, then
of
maybe you
catching the
should
virus.
quit.
Yeah, or maybe you should say, you know what? I'm not coming. Stop paying me until such time as I'm actually doing my job.
Or maybe you should just not do this job anymore. Because listen, if you're at the age where you're concerned about going into work, maybe you shouldn't be working and doing this job at like 150 years old.
Right.
You know?
This is what you signed up to do, is to manage and run the country.
And if you are too old to do it, maybe this
GTFO.
is bye.
I mean, God, that made me so. And the fact that Nancy Pelosi won't bring back the House.
Yeah.
Then stop all pay. I don't want to pay for those people.
I was so freaking
to
irritated.
sit at home.
I was so irritated by that too.
Oh my
God! Like that woman, and yet she has no problem taking money from us. No problem.
Yeah, I mean,
let me
you know
just
what makes me
let me
is
take
like
the
thinking
money.
about AOC sitting in her swank apartment, just getting paid to like
do
literally
nothing.
watch Netflix.
Do nothing.
Makes me insane.
And then make her stupid little Instagram videos.
Oh,
and
where she's
and
like,
just,
"Oh my God, vegetables grow in the ground."
Yeah.
Hate her.
What's a garbage disposal?
Right.
I've never seen one.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
it's just
I
infuriating.
know that these people are just these people.
I can't.
And none of them have taken a pay cut. They're all just like telling us, you need to stop working, you need to stop taking a paycheck, and I'm going to tell you who's essential and who's not. How about you suck it? How about you suck it, all of you? And how about you stop taking pay?
Yeah.
How about you guys stop taking all your ridiculous, you're almost $200,000 a year. That would really help us all out here. You stop taking pay.
Oh, it just makes me so mad.
God, Feinstein especially, because all these people, they're loaded.
Yeah,
because
she's all
of
like,
us.
well, I mean, the Senate physician said it's a huge risk to our health.
Yeah,
okay,
to yours,
bye.
to your health, because you're 400 years old.
And maybe that should tell you something. You should have been retired like 25 years ago.
Yeah, totally.
Get out.
Yeah. So over these people. So over them. I know, right? Serenity now. I'm just so over all of them. All right. And then Bill Maher, I hate it when I agree with him. He's making all sorts of sense, y'all. We have some audio from him. I hate it when I agree with him.
I know. But, you know, there's several times that we've had to say that.
I know.
And then we play the audio and we're like, damn it, why does he
hate it? But
He's right.
He's making sense.
And then how is he so wrong on so many other things? It just doesn't make any sense to me. How he can be all over the place.
I know. So we have some audio from him, but he's making sense today. Yeah. He's making sense. And that's kind of what we're doing today.
But mostly we're going to be talking about toddlers stealing monkeys. So we're going to be focusing a lot on that.
Toddlers stealing monkeys. And you know how California's whack. We're talking a lot about California whack. Is there anything else? Did we miss anything? Did we miss anything? Is there anything new that's going on?
Things. We are going to talk about Gretchen Whitmer again today because of her ridiculous interview with Jake Tapper. So we'll be
just don't make fun of her name, you guys. Don't make fun of her name.
You're apparently required to like the name Gretchen.
Yeah, you have to like all names all the time.
But we were told we were very, very immature about our discussion about the name Gretchen.
Of course we're immature.
I'm like, do you know us at all?
Have you listened to our show?
And she says she's been listening forever. I'm like, then you know that we're 14.
I know.
This should
just
not be
got
news.
like 2 bags of D's. In the past 2
and that
weeks.
was fine. She was all about us eating the bag of D's.
I know.
But
Totally
then as
okay
soon
with
as we
the
say
bags
the
of
name
D's,
Gretchen,
but you
she's
can't.
all, what?
Don't make fun of my daughter's name.
It's ridiculous.
Good Lord. Okay,
Anyway,
you guys.
we gotta go.
All right, bring it in. Bring it in, everybody. Bring it in. We hope everybody has a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.